Hello, you can see how filthy my computer monitor is. That's embarrassing. Today I got to come home early from work because something I didn't tell you about yesterday is that I had this 3-hour long meeting that I had to go to. And so I got to come home early. And what I've been spending most of my day doing is listening to a podcast. Podcasts, one of my other various interests that I have, and I do my own, if you've ever taken a listen to that. But specifically, one that I've been listening to years and years and years is one called WTF, which stands for exactly what you think it means, and it's hosted by Marc Maron. Marc Maron is a comedian who's done stand-up for like the last 25 years, maybe even longer than that possibly, but has really only become, I guess, in the zeitgeist or in the popular culture a lot more in the last few years because of this podcast in particular, which he started out of desperation, kind of just interviewing his comedian friends, but it's grown into just an exploration of comedy, and the fact that, unbeknownst to him, he was this great interviewer and was able to delve into the psyches and into the inner workings of people in such an extraordinary way. And I love listening in because it's almost as if I shouldn't be listening to it. It's like I'm in a part of their therapy session. And I really enjoy long form interviews for that very reason, because a lot of times you can delve into things that you're just not going to get from a 5-minute Jimmy Fallon puff piece. No offense to Jimmy Fallon, well, a little bit. And in particular, in his last episode, he was speaking to Louis C.K. and Louis C.K.'s Horace and Pete. And I don't know if you know anything about this show. It's okay if you don't, because he only released it onto his website and he only sent out an email to his mailing list. So unless you were part of his mailing list, you wouldn't have kind of gotten into the show or heard about this show necessarily. And it's been a hard show for me to watch. All 10 episodes are now available. But I started watching when it was first being released weekly, and I got to episode 2 and I had to step away for a bit because it was so hard. It is not a comedy. I want to put it right out there. This is not a comedy show. And so it is very, very bleak, and it is very much a tragedy. And even though I enjoy watching that stuff sometimes, it is painful. It's bringing up stuff from my own past that I have yet to rectify, and it makes me tear up, and it's really hard and difficult to watch. But it is this amazing, not exploration, but catharsis, if I can use a fancy $5 word, that just lets you expunge yourself from bad feelings. But it is not something that I can power through and watch. And I really want to delve into it more. And after listening to his interview, I'm going to jump into watching it again because I think it's important, and I think it's showing not only just great acting, but important material. Because not everything is rosy and happy. That's my video for today. I'm off for date number 3. And we're going to go watching The Jungle Book. So I'll give you an update tomorrow of what that looks like. And hopefully you all have a great night.